What's up, chat? Diamond Links here. I went to a different comic book store this week and I managed to get all 3 covers of the second issue. I got the original cover, I got the premium cover, and I have the Donald Mustard premium. Last time I went to a store I could only find 2. I couldn't find the Donald Mustard premium for the first issue, so I had to purchase it on eBay. This time I found them all at the same store, which was nice and it saved me money. I called him like, do you have the first issue? He's like, yeah. I'm like, how many covers do you have? He's like, how many do you want? I'm like, do you have all 3? He's like, yeah. I'm like, no way. No way. Ta-da. Let's get right into it. I'm wondering if I should... No, it's definitely easier to just read it. Alright. I don't know where I am. I don't know who I am. But apparently, I planned for that. On his arm, he has "This has happened before." Messages. Judging from the angles written to myself, you have 22 minutes. He's got coordinates. Lots of them. Barrel. 0 point, part 2. This is the variant cover. No, this is the original cover. How long have I been here? Look at that. I'm just going to hold that up and look at him standing valiantly. How long have I been here? According to this, I'm stuck in a time loop. Everything alive resets after 22 minutes, as does my memory. This may be some sort of elaborate trap, but the notes are consistent with the evidence I have. I can't speak for one thing. This says no one here can. Obviously that could be a lie. My armor's battle scarred. Fits with the full note that's the island is full of combatants. But it seems I've concluded that they're being manipulated as much as I am, which makes them no less dangerous. Case in point. The fighting is a distraction at best. Is a distraction best avoided. To anyone I can't evade, I've got to take down as quickly as possible. Then spend what little time I have figuring out a way out of this endless cycle. And I can believe these notes. I've left myself sanctuaries marked with a symbol. Well, I'm consistent. Was the bat motif my choice or my captor's? It feels right, but I don't know what that means when I can't remember anything. I have been here a while. It would take more than 22 minutes to read all this. What's the most recent? Here. The cat. Everyone seems to have a theme. The cat is a friend. These are GPS coordinates, which must mean I have a GPS device in the past. The past me provided the dots. I just need to connect them. The device links to my mask lenses. Was I this well equipped before I got here? Don't suppose it matters now. The messages about the cat seems to be the latest news. Did the past me leave them a message? Can't assume he did, or that it would be understood if he had. How will I know who this cat is if we meet? That's the area. Let's see who fits the name. Is this my ally or no? Her? I'm not sure how I know, but I know. And now I'm committed. We're outnumbered, but together we can take them down. The question is, does she know we're supposed to be friends? Asked and answered. I should have been ready for this. We're wasting time. What's that noise? Some sort of storm, and I feel like it's been about 20 minutes since I woke. Which means I need to act fast to keep this all from having been a waste. Now it's up to her. She has no reason to trust me. In fact, with everyone else here being an enemy, she shouldn't. And yet I feel something about her. I can only hope she feels it too. Maybe this wasn't a waste after. The cat is a friend. Interesting, but how do I find Thunk? It seems I already did. We're both worry, but have been something in common. We don't like being trapped, so we put aside our mistrust and make a plan. To escape this place, we must first understand it, which means exploration. The island seems isolated, no other land in reach. And if we got to go far from it, we might hit the storm sooner. We might hit the storm far sooner than necessary. Our notes to ourselves say we'll reset if consumed by the storm, but we have no reason to think that's not true. But still, it's good not to be alone at a moment like this. The ocean isn't the only body of water, and I have a theory that this whole place is artificial. But the bottom of this lake doesn't reveal anything new, just dirt and silt, no hatches or drains. She's looking bad. I'm surprised by how well we're working together, considering we've only really known each other for a matter of minutes. I would have thought we'd be like animals in a strange territory, mistrustful, hostile. But our notes do not indicate we've been working together a long time. Memory resets, but maybe feelings hold. Blam, she gets shot in the back. She'll be alive next cycle. I tell myself that. My catalog of the beings we've encountered has multiple examples of them killing each other, then returning. Kicks Red Knight in the face. But after seeing her die in my arms, none of that matters. I just want to make them hurt. The analytical part of my brain doesn't completely shut off. It notes a hypothesis confirmed as the storm comes to claim all of us. Feelings do carry over. If our notes are to be believed, we've now explored every sector of the island and found nothing. Don't know why I suggested coming up here. The view won't show us anything we haven't seen before. She senses it too. It's as if I'm avoiding something. But what? I'm afraid of something happening, a residual feeling from our last loop. Still, the cycle hasn't been all busy work. Setting a timer is a solid idea. It's good to know how much time we have left. Wait, that battle, there's something familiar. She senses it too. Is there a connection between us and this Harlequin? It's worth finding out. We can always use another ally. She's embracing the dancing. That's a worthy-some sign. But if she's been here alone as long as the cat and I have been here together, it's no wonder she's gone native as she hits the wow, I cannot remember right now. The floss, there we go. She hits the floss. Not much time left to reach her. We made a plan. Now we have to hope it works. If we can't reach her now, who knows when or if we'll find each other again. The timer's counting down pretty low. She's not interested, and the storm's closing in. Wait, the storm. The storm's closing in on itself just as the time loop's about to reset. It can't be a coincidence. Forget the Harlequin. The storm is the key. Got to remind myself. I've been calculating the movements of the storm, for some time now. It seems its speed, circumference of the eye at different points in time. And I think I understand why. According to my notes, the storm center relocates each cycle. In a place where every non-living thing remains constant, the storm changes. Its center changes. That's significant. I've been developing a way to find the exact epicenter in a given cycle. Based on my data, this time around, this is it. But what is its significance? The cat's annoyed. She doesn't understand what I'm doing. She does understand, and she's one step ahead of me. She's placed it at the exact center. Brilliant. It's delicate, easily damaged, and most importantly, not native to this place. Got to write myself a note. In time we have left. If this device is still here, still intact, the next time around, took too long to fight through them all. Is it here? Is it? Then the epicenter is special, some sort of safe zone. The storm never fully covers it. She feels it too. There's hope. The question is, what happens to a person or people at the center when the storm closes in? Only one way to find out. If we can reach the center, this cycle's epicenter in time. I've written myself a note. Only thing remains is to what? Is to wait together. I just butchered that. I've written myself a note. Only thing remaining is to wait together. And they look into each other's eyes as the storm closes. So this is resetting many times, like many different cycles. If my notes are to be believed, standing at the epicenter didn't work. My analyzer was spared, but we weren't. Hypothesis: the safe zone isn't big enough for two people. So it has to be just one. It has to be. Agony, tearing at me, killing me. I've got to take it. Ignore my body's survival instincts. This is hard for her too. Though we've only known each other 21 minutes, we don't retain memory. But by now, there's no question we retain emotion. Didn't think I'd last this long, running out of time before the cycle ends. Wait, that shimmer around her. I'm not imagining it, but it's weak, flickering. Nothing is changing. That can only mean one left is written on his arm. My notes are clearing. Only one of us can get out. If they're the last one left alive. That's if these messages are true and not some kind of trap. But it feels true. The evidence supports it. The way the other combatants aren't concerned about death, as if they sense it's not permanent. We avoid them. What little time we have this cycle is for planning. There's no time for disagreement, but we have one anyway, over who it'll be. I insist it has to be her. The risk is that the only one who's left won't remember to follow the other. I argue that I am more analytical, while she's more impulsive. She proves me right. Slap. Slap. We don't remember our past battles, but it feels like this has been good, not fighting. A break for our bodies, our psyches. Even if we don't recall it, next time will be different. And then it's got an advertisement for the next comic. Oh, and it even shows you the award, the reward. That'll be in the next issue. Coming out May 18th, the third issue. Batman vs. Snake Eyes. Oh, it looks great. Cthulhu, Conk. They fight, then kiss, and then the storm ends.